So we are here now at Evo City in Kawit, and we are introducing to the media the new Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid. It's the latest offering from Kia, and aside from the upgraded looks from the outside and features inside, we are also introducing the new Kia Turbo Hybrid 1.6-liter setup and powertrain. So that's new for this nameplate, and it will give more fuel efficiency and better performance overall for the Kia Sorento. So we have three variants of the new Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid. We have a front-wheel drive version with a higher spec in the middle, and the XX Plus here that you see behind me. So all of this for the SX Plus has the DriveWise advanced driving assistance features, of course the all-wheel drivetrain, and aside from that, the hybrid powertrain that's underneath the hood. So from the outside, the new Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid has the 4-cube headlight at the edges of the front. So it's a new frontal design, new tiger nose grille design as well, and new 19-inch wheels. At the same time, at the back, we have star map LED lighting, and that also happens true for the DRLs in the front. Now, on the inside, we also have a new set of interiors, new design layout, especially for the dual 12.3-inch cluster that you can see as a driver and as part of your infotainment system. So all of these in combination give the Kia Sorento a more premium feel, a more upscale and aspirational feel. What's special about this is it's more quiet. It is a more refined ride because basically you're removing the vibrations of an ICE engine and then replacing this with electric vehicle operation. But at the same time, you still have that 1.6-liter turbo to charge the battery and give you very good fuel economy. So inside, you do have a very light steering vehicle. The Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid has been refined over the years, the last 23 years since its first introductions and nameplate for Kia. And now we are at this level wherein we get a premium ride, we get premium plush, comfortable interiors. As you can see, all around us, we're surrounded with leather, and we have 7 seats. And the versatility of this Kia Sorento is very astounding because you can actually tumble all the seats down and give about 2,139 liters of volume. And you can actually stuff in boxes, luggage at the back. And at the same time, with all the seats up, you can bring along 7 of your family or friends and all their gear on long drives. And because of the turbo hybrid powertrain, it's a smoother drive all the way. Aside from the revised interior, you do have a 12.3-inch screen in your cluster, instrument cluster. At the same time, the same 12.3-inch screen just beside it for your infotainment system. It is a touchscreen. You can swipe all the way to your settings and change the parameters of the vehicle in that menu. Now, you can also change the displays by toggling the switches here on the steering column, the steering wheel. At the same time, you do have paddle shifters. Now, the use of the paddle shifters, of course, in eco mode is basically to adjust the level of regeneration that you can get from the system. So regen is essential in charging the battery and prolonging your electric vehicle drive here in the Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid. So by pulling on the right paddle, you lessen the regen intensity, and by pulling on the left paddle with your left hand, you actually increase the level of intensity. The nice thing about the Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid, it has smart regeneration function, meaning if you activate it by just simply pulling on the right paddle long enough, the auto display will come out on the display, and it will basically manage the way your regen is working. So if you're trailing a car, for example, cars ahead of you, and you back off the accelerator, the regen will be dependent on how far and how fast you are relative to the car ahead, and it will adjust the intensity of the regen, all while you're just driving and just holding the steering wheel. No need to fiddle around with the paddles anymore. So that way you can get the maximum regeneration force that you can utilize, or you can harness from the engine, from the situation and the scenario, and give you more energy and more electricity into your battery system. the new Kia Sorento is just part of the initial salvo for Kia, especially when we talk about the offerings that we have now. We also have the Sonet ICE, that's internal combustion engine powered cars, Sonet, and then the Seltos. And then we also have the hybrids. We just launched the Kia Carnival Turbo Hybrid and now the Sorento Turbo Hybrid. And we also have the electric vehicles. That's the EV6, the EV9, and more plans along the way. All of this is part of what we call the Kia movement, wherein we give the customer the option to choose which powertrain suits their needs best. So the new Kia Sorento Turbo Hybrid will have a starting price or indicated price of around 2.2 million pesos. So we are waiting for the final price to come out, but that's where we will be playing at. So that gives the customer a good option to enjoy finally a 7-seater hybrid coming from Kia.